Fractured threads and shattered realities, JB stood at the edge of a cosmos teetering on the brink of chaos. Swirling colors stretching across the void like a tapestry woven from madness. Each hue pulsed with a fervent rhythm, beckoning him closer to the fractured strings of the ether that Dice had almost obliterated. Beside him, Oliver floated, translucent and faintly gleaming, a ghost tethered to the dangers of the material world yet shielded from its mortal terrors. "Are you sure we can fix this?" Oliver's voice drifted through the air like a whisper through a half-remembered dream. "The strings, they're unraveling. What if we can't find a way?" JB clenched his fists, feeling the thrumming of psychic energy building within him. "We have to try. The Grand Guardian understands the ether better than anything else in this universe. We'll just have to reason with him before..." Before what? The thought died in his throat as a ripple of dark energy snaked through the air, an echo of the chaos Dice had wrought. The time loop had warped reality itself, trapping galaxies within moments frozen in fear and dread. Each breath he took felt heavy with the weight of countless lives caught in the grip of despair. They materialized in the heart of the Nexus, where innumerable celestial bodies spiraled in tight formations, their brilliance dulled by the echoes of time's static. JB focused as he summoned his cosmic powers, drawing warmth and light from the very strings they sought to repair. Flickering wisps of energy coalesced around him, illuminating the vivid outlines of far-off stars, planets, and dreamscapes. But the beauty around them was marred by the shadow of the Grand Guardian, a half-beast, half-dragon entity roiling with power, yet seemingly chained by an unseen force. "Who dares approach the heart of the ether?" The voice resonated, deep, tinged with an echo that conveyed centuries of weight. The Grand Guardian emerged from the nebulous obscurity, scales shimmering with iridescent light, yet a veil of sadness hung around him like a shroud. "We seek your help," JB called out, his voice rising, both frantic and resolute. "The strings, Dice nearly severed them, and we need to..." "Enough." The Guardian's eyes blazed like supernovae, illuminating the space around them. "Your recklessness has put the entire cosmos at stake. You cannot fix what is broken without consequence." Oliver felt a chill race through him, lingering in the air like foreboding. "We want to save the ether. You must understand. If we don't..." Silence. The Guardian lashed out, tendrils of cosmic force streaming from him, striking without warning. JB summoned his abilities instinctively, erecting shields of luminous energy to deflect the onslaught. The impact rumbled through the realms like thunder, pulsing against their very consciousness. "Oliver, we can't fight him," JB shouted, a bitter coil of desperation curling in his chest. "We need to find a way to persuade him." But the Guardian was relentless. With each wave of force, JB felt the pressure encroach, his body straining against the supernatural weight. Oliver, translucent but unyielding, began to flicker. Strands of his essence pulled toward the void, coaxed away by the chaotic shrike of the Guardian's despair. In a blur, JB turned mid-battle, desperate for an escape. "We have to run." He seized Oliver's hand and yanked him through the encroaching shadows, the chaotic energies thrumming dangerously close. They surged deeper into the realms, dodging collapsing realities and the piercing wails of lost souls. They fled, racing through glimmering stardust and collapsing stars, finally breaking free into a less tormented plane. Yet it didn't take long before they found themselves on a desolate planet, the landscape littered with ruins of forgotten civilizations. The air crackled with remnants of ancient magic, a place that spoke of legends woven into the very fabric of the ether. "Where do we go now?" Oliver's voice trembled, a ragged edge cutting underneath. "Faglo," JB answered, determination boiling beneath the surface. "We need his help to understand how to fix what is broken." "Faglo." Oliver echoed the name, shivers of unease creeping through him. "Isn't he the one who trains dragons? What can he do?" As if summoned by the chaos of their need, a ripple coursed through the planet's geological veins, and from the shift, Faglo appeared. His form impossibly tall, draped in cosmic scales that shimmered like the night sky. He looked both alien and familiar, exotic power radiating from his outstretched hands as if he wielded the very essence of the universe. "JB Oliver," Faglo greeted, his voice a melodious blend that soothed even amid the turmoil. "I felt your pain. The ether is fracturing. Dice has unleashed chaos beyond control. We must make haste." "Faglo," JB breathed, "the Grand Guardian. He wouldn't listen. He thinks we have come to destroy instead of repair. A fleeting smile toyed at Fayglow.